Whoa, 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 Montana. Whoa, 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 fit it in. Whoa, whoa, whoa. When that hate don't work, they start telling lies.
Guys, it's me, Nil, with the unknown, and I'm here with Bruce Shushu. He's a professional boxer.
Amateur boxer.
Amateur boxer. Sorry about that.
No problem. I'm gonna get there soon though. We gonna get there. We definitely gonna get there.
Alright, so tell me about yourself.
Well, I'm from Brooklyn, New York, infamously known Brownsville, Brooklyn, New York. You know, home of all the rough, tough boxers as Danny Jacobs, Mike Tyson, Zab Judah, Riddick Bowe, and the list goes on. Right now, I've been boxing for about 14 years now, and I'm actually shooting for the 2020 Olympics. I was a 2016 U.S. Olympic alternate for the Olympic team, and now I'm going to shoot for 2020 and for the 2020 Tokyo Games.
So at what age did you start boxing?
I started boxing when I was about 7 years old. I'm 21. No, I'm gonna be 21 this year, next month. But I started when I was 7 years old. Yeah, it was crazy how I started because there was a lot of kids that used to try to pick on me because I was always the little short, scrawny little kid in class and everything. But I had older brothers in the house and they was kind of rough and tough, so they was kind of teach me how to fight a little bit. So when I was inside of school, I used to always fight with the kids, and my dad was kind of sort of as an advantage. Took me to the gym one day. I didn't even think about boxing and none of that. Once I started it, I loved it. I fell in love with it. Plus, I saw some boxing that I saw on TV, so that made me even more attracted to keep going to the gym. Once I saw I was good at it, there was no turning back from it.
So that's what made you?
Yeah, that's actually what made me, because it was just I always liked watching boxing anyway, because I love watching Mike Tyson, Floyd Mayweather. Both of them was my two favorite boxers at the time. Actually, still to this day, actually, I love Mike Tyson's brute strength and his savageness when he's in the ring. He just want to, knock people out. It's just pure entertainment. When it comes to Mayweather, you have to really have an eye for boxing, because it's an art when he picks people apart and with his defense and everything. So I appreciate them both for they kind of drove me into the game. But once I knew I could do it and I was really good at it, I would do certain things that my trainer wouldn't even teach me. I was so good. I'm nah, I'm sticking to this.
Alright. So what are some skills, since you said Mayweather has you have to vote, he's more focused.
Yeah.
What is your skills?
I feel like I'm more in comparison more close to Mayweather. I like fighting like him. I use the little shoulder roll technique, as to where it's you put your left shoulder in front, and then you kind of have this defense where it's a limited type of hitting target, basically. You use this person throw the right hand, you can use your shoulder to roll that right hand. This person throws the left hand, you can use this punch to block, and you could just work your offense from there. And I use my feet work from different boxers. I don't know if you know this guy named Vasily Lomachenko. He's from Ukraine. He's a really big boxer, one of the best actors right now in the game. And so I kind of put my game to his as well.
Okay. So what obstacles have you faced as a boxer?
Oh man, obstacles. Boxing, I can think about a lot, because I can really relate boxing to a lot in my life. But certain obstacles, making weight. That's probably one of the obstacles that every boxer has gone through, because certain boxers, let's say the weight class that I fight is 132 pounds. And you can't be more than 132 pounds. You have to be 132 or under. If you 1 ounce, 132.1, 1 ounce over, you get disqualified on the spot. So, and sometimes I'll weigh up to 145. So I have to always cut weight and stuff like that. And once I get to 135, that's it starts to get a little harder to cut down weight and everything. But it's easier now because I'm a vegan.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's much easier to cut weight. But it'd be that, and then different type of getting different workings from different people as well. Just traveling. I wouldn't say that that's an obstacle, but it's just different type of adventures I would go through throughout my boxing career.
Have you ever wanted to quit?
Nah, I wouldn't say I never wanted to quit. There was a lot of times when I would I'll be down by myself. Let's say if I would lose a fight, an important fight at that, I would be down on myself, but I can never quit this boxing thing. One, because I've been doing it for too long. I'm not about to back away now. Nah, it'll be that. But two, I know what I'm capable of and where I'm headed. My mind is just I'm just not stopping this for anybody. I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna be the best boxer ever. You know, I'm not.
I like that.
Yeah, and I'm not looking to be second to no one.
So, how do you go about like balancing your life, like school, work, boxing?
Right. So I mean, well, as of right now, I'm not in school because you know, school is a full-time thing. You really devote everything to school, and boxing is a full-time thing. So you have to devote everything to boxing. You know, so what I would do, I would work in the morning, and then I would train, take a little rest, and then right in the afternoon, evening time, I would train again, do a little boxing training again. I wouldn't, you know, I'm not in school right now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So, what is some advice would you share with someone that will become a boxer, somebody that's looking into it?
Oh, well, one thing I would say, boxing is not a sport that you can play with. This is definitely a sport that you have to be patient and take your time. It's called the sweet science for a reason. It's really an art to this boxing thing. So let's say if like you're going to boxing and then you think you're a couple months in, you're like, oh, I'm ready to fight because you learned the little 1, 2, 3 combination. You really have to understand that this is a, you know, it takes a lot of, it's a time consuming you know, sport to make sure that you perfect your craft before you ever even step in the ring, because even stepping in the ring is kind of dangerous as well, because you're risking your life or every single time you get inside the ring. It's really, yeah.
Is it really?
It can be. It can be. I'm not gonna say.
Like, have you ever got like knocked out?
Nah.
Okay.
My defense is too good for that.
Like, do people get knocked out?
Oh, yeah. Well, I see that all the time. You see a bunch of people get knocked out, man. And that's the thing that you want to avoid. Make sure that you know your defense and everything, how to follow off your offense and things like that. You know, working on your different type of strength and make sure that when you know that doesn't happen to you. You know,
So like, let's talk about your social life.
Yeah.
Like, how would somebody describe you? I said social life. Not that. I mean, like, characteristics. Like, how would somebody describe you?
Gregarious.
What is
gregarious?
Big word. What is gregarious?
Basically something like a people person. Like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, I'm like, you know, I'm a people person. Like, you know, I like to, like, you know, I feed off of others' vibes. Like, you know, and I try to make sure even if it's a negative vibe around, I bring that positive vibe. You can tell, even when I'm in the party. Like, I'm like, you ask anybody, I'm the life of the party. Like, seriously, no, but yeah, like, you know, gregarious. Like, I would feel like, you know, people that see me, they be like, oh, nah, he's like, you know, he's happy all the time, and you know, he's real positive and things like that. You know, that's the type of guy I am.
I talked to one of your friends. He said you're a ladies' man.
Oh boy.
Like, you know how to talk, girl.
Yeah, I just talk, man. It's just I'm a friendly person, so that's just how it is. I wouldn't, you know, if he says that, then that's what he says, man. But I'm just a friendly person. That's just how I am.
Okay. So there you guys have it. This is Bruce. You guys,
yes.
Tell them where they can find you, your social media, anything you want to know.
Follow me on Instagram at Bruce_Carrington. Twitter on B_Carrington1, and on my Facebook, Bruce Carrington at New FB.
You put all your work, like your videos.
Oh yeah, I put all my work, my videos, different, like, you know, boxing. I even put in my food, like stuff with my V and everything like that. Upcoming fights, all of that stuff.
All right, thank you guys for watching, and thanks for coming.
Yeah, no problem.
All right.
It's Bruce Carrington, and you're watching The Unknown.